running wild, lost control, running wild, mighty bold, feeling gay, reckless too, carefree mind all the time, never blue, always going, don't know where.
Hey everybody, so you just heard a part of a singing segment from the film Some Like It Hot, which starred Marilyn Monroe. And the reason why you just heard a segment from probably her most famous film she ever worked on was because I really wanted to make a tribute video for Marilyn Monroe today, since today marks her 50th anniversary since her death. And since I am a pretty big Marilyn Monroe fan, and so are several other people, and because her life is just so short and she had so much more she probably could have done if she lived longer. I just really wanted to make this tribute video for her. So I brought my copy of Some Like It Hot with me today because this is probably my favorite film she was a part of. And probably as far as Academy Award winning films go, this is probably her most famous one that she was a part of also. So Marilyn Monroe, you guys, I mean, what can I say? I mean, this woman, she was a model, a singer, an actress. She was married to Arthur Miller, the playwright, at one point. I think she was married to a baseball player, and she's been a part of a huge impact on many people's lives. Unfortunately, a lot of them are dead at this point. But even to this day, I mean, talk about someone who's not even alive and still has an impact on today's society as it is now. Another reason why I think I became such a huge Marilyn Monroe fan is because last year, I believe, the film My Week with Marilyn came out, and I thought it was a very good depiction of that portion of her life, kind of the whole what happened during Prince of the Showgirl, behind the scenes, kind of that secretive relationship she had with that assistant film director. Very well done film. I'm still a little bit shocked that Michelle Williams didn't win the award because I thought her depiction of Marilyn Monroe was just so good. And you know, Meryl Streep's a good actress, but I thought Michelle Williams nailed such a huge, iconic woman from our culture that it would have made more sense, I thought, if Michelle Williams won the award that year. But back to Marilyn Monroe, you guys. I mean, this woman had so much more going for her. She was just so beautiful and talented, and here's another picture of her on the DVD cover. Let me see if I can find another one for you. Here's her with Tony Curtis in the film at one point when they're on a yacht that Tony Curtis pretends that he owns. So that's a picture of them there. And here's a picture of the side right there. But yeah, Marilyn Monroe, you guys, I mean, I know I've said this a million times, but yeah, she represents what female actresses should be in Hollywood. I mean, kind of, you know, be talented, be beautiful, really show your true colors and show what your skills are whenever you're a part of a huge film. I'm kind of speechless. I mean, it's really too bad that she had to go so early. She was kind of like Bruce Lee in the sense that both people had such huge things going for them and such a huge reputation, and they had so much, you know, hype and preparation they had to do before and during a production, or before or during a huge event going on in the world. I think the depression and the hard work just kind of got to them. And I know there's this huge controversy right now with, you know, was she murdered? Was she set up? What, did someone give her those drugs that eventually killed her, kind of a thing? I really can't say. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough of both sides to really have my opinion on it, but I think she was a little bit depressed. I mean, if you've seen the film My Week with Marilyn, they do talk about, you know, kind of how hard it is to live up to this reputation, how she really can't go anywhere without the media and the press and the paparazzi and people who want her autograph. She really couldn't live the life that everyday people could live. I mean, because she was just so well known and people always wanted to approach her whenever they saw her. But I just really wanted to make this video, you guys, just saying, you know, it is her 50th anniversary since her death. I really strongly believe, kind of like with Bruce Lee again, if she was still alive, she'd probably still be working in films. and if not films, I'm sure she'd be, on TV shows a lot, I guess a guest star, is saying, kind of how this huge reputation she has, lived on throughout the years. Um, so if you have time today, you guys, or if you just want to remember her the way I want to remember her, watch a really good film that she starred in. If you can't get a copy of a film with Marilyn Monroe, at least watch My Week with Marilyn, because that's such a good depiction of a portion of her life before this film even came out. Um, so I hope everybody enjoys their day. I hope they do something for Marilyn Monroe to remember her by, and I hope to see you guys for the next video.